I'm Jay.
I'm Tom.
And we are VIMTV, Velocities in Music, the best kept secret in music reviews. Apologies ahead of time. We are still in that very hot studio room that we've been talking about in the past few reviews, under the spotlights that we now have for added lighting, but it also makes us really sweaty. So there might be some random towel breaks in here because, I mean, we're going to be dripping by the end of this. It is like 90 degrees in here, you think? All right, today we're going to do a request from another Velocities in Music viewer on our Facebook page. Requested, her name's Anna.
And from Germany.
She actually made a really good request for some Blood Red Shoes albums, and they actually have a new album out. It's called In Time to Voices, and we decided we'd do that one. It was fitting, it was a fitter request, and also was 2012. This is a really solid band that I think that you viewers who maybe haven't heard of Blood Red Shoes would be really excited about, because to describe the sound, Tom, help me out here. I would say, it's rock music.
Yes.
It ranges from punk influences to a lot of shoegaze. Clearly My Bloody Valentine influenced. Blur, as you mentioned, they're Blur fans.
Yeah, and they transition from one to the other very well. From that shoegaze sound to this sometimes just really aggressive kind of hardcore punk moments. And that energy really keeps it fresh. But they definitely make it their own, and that's what really attracted me to this album at first, was listening to this and going, wow, this is just no BS, no gimmicks, good, solid, well-written rock music. And there's not enough of that out there right now. I feel like there's a lot of stuff that's either too derivative or too out there that you almost can't even call it just good rock. But that's exactly what this is, and if that sounds appealing to you, you should definitely check out this band.
Yeah, one of the best things that they do, I think, is they incorporate a lot of different, structures in their music, but also in every single track, there's a very good usage of dynamics, and I think that just adds so much contrast to the mix and what you're hearing that it makes it more of an attractive sound. It makes it more memorable. It grabs you, and that's something that too few musicians really clue in on anymore in 2012.
And one thing that you should know about this band is they're just a duo. There's a female who plays guitar and then the male who plays the drums, but they both sing. And they're both very good singers. They make their vocals work well together. And the interplay between the vocalists, I think, is really what makes this so engaging throughout. The fact that they're working together, switching back and forth. I mean, I feel like if it was just one of them, this album wouldn't work nearly as well as it does.
Right. Yeah, and I think that overall, one of the things that I liked was just how well everything flowed. I really felt like every aspect of this album is operating at a high level. I thought the instrumentation was wonderful, but I also thought that the production matched that high quality of the instrumentation, so you get a really thick, bold sound. And it just accentuated all the good qualities of what was going on In Time to Voices. Now, overall, we mentioned a lot of influences and different styles and things. And while the band owned them and made them their own and presented them in a good way, I also feel like they didn't add anything new to it as well. They didn't. It's not like they're shooting for the stars here. They're not really trying to redefine music. And I would have liked it. I don't expect every band that I listen to redefine music, but I expect these guys to do a little bit more.
But they're still very aggressive and very confident, and I think that their ambition will only grow. I look forward to seeing what they do in the future.
Totally. Now, the track Cold. Track 3, Cold, is a big track. You can actually, if you just Google it, I'm sure you can find, there's a video out there for it. It's a bold track. It rocks out, and I really enjoyed it. And I think Tom did too. So wanted to specifically single that track out because if you just wanted a sample of this to see if you would like it, I think that's a good cross section of what this album is. Overall, pretty solid album. So I think I'm gonna go 85 on this one.
I'm going to 84.
Sweet. What did you guys think? If you've listened to Blood Red Shoes, if you're a Blood Red Shoes fan, get in on this conversation, because we want to listen to more Blood Red Shoes after this really good listening experience. We want our viewers to know that there's other good Blood Red Shoes and get you guys talking, get the recommendations going.
Because this is a band not many people are talking about, but I feel like they really should be.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, they're doing good stuff.
Right. And as far as Velocities in Music is concerned, you guys, we're going to be working really hard in the next few weeks about doing some new stuff with our website and with our kind of approach to make it more transparent for you guys. We think we're onto something kind of cool here, a logical approach to music reviewing, where we actually are breaking our music reviews down into separate components, really analyzing those components and comparing them and prioritizing them against our own takes of how we value those components, and then applying them to create a music score. Now, I think that you guys could actually do the same thing, and we're just going to help facilitate you doing that. So in the next few weeks, kind of give us your feedback on the reviews. What are your favorite parts about Velocities in Music? What do you like to see come out in our reviews more? Give us your feedback, because you guys have an integral role in what we're doing here. I mean, we do this not only for us, but for you guys too, so you guys can find new music and get good feedback on what that music is ahead of time. No BS, just straightforward, this is what we thought and here's why. And it's the here's why part that really makes music reviewing difficult, and what I think we do a really good job of is trying to give you guys a good reason as to why we think certain things, why our opinions are. They are opinions, so we all have them, and it's good to just talk about them and defend your thesis points. So any feedback that you guys give us would be much appreciated. Leave us a comment at www.velocitiesinmusic.com or youtube.com/velocitiesinmusic. Please follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook. That's where we do a majority of the day-to-day chatting with our fans, and we get lots of feedback from you guys and requests too that way. So it's really important for you guys to participate, because you guys are what makes Velocities in Music what it is. Thank you for watching. I'm Jake.
I'm Tom.
And we are VIMTV, moving music critique forward.
You can't tell.